There is something that I need the brothers to understand, especially those of you who may be a tad bit confused and frustrated when it comes to dealing with Black women. Now, many of you have been complaining, making comments and things of that sort on women not being submissive. Some of you may have even made videos or ascribed to videos that try to teach you how to control and manipulate women, only to fail. There is a reason why this is taking place, why many of you men are finding yourselves single, frustrated, whatever type of emotions that you may be going through. The reason this is because there has been a paradigm shift from the patriarchy to the matriarchy, or back to the matriarchy. You see, what many of you don't understand is that in the beginning of it all, patriarchy did not reign. It was matriarchy that reigned. But during the Neolithic Revolution, that was indeed a shift in that paradigm from matriarchy to patriarchy, where women went from standing in their true power and their own autonomy to being dependent on the man, being placed in a position of submission, being placed in positions of being housewives and, mothers and whatever type of lower form that you could place a woman in. Women were placed in this position. And in the result of this, many women lost their identity. But as I said, there is a shift back into the matriarchy energy. And women are recognizing who they are and understanding that we don't need a man in order to feel whole, complete, validated, loved. No, we can find all of that on our own. And so the frustration that you're feeling is this: women coming into wholeness and standing in their true power. Now, of course, there are some women who take it a little bit too far and they move more so in their ego from a space of love. That in itself is a problem. But overall, just to give you an understanding of what's going on, this is why you're feeling frustrated. This is why it's so hard for you to get a woman to submit, because that is not our place as women, to be submissive. We are to stand alongside in equality. That's how it has always been in times past. So, in order for you to grasp of, or I would say, in order for you to come to a place where you could coexist with the female on a level plane, is to become whole within yourself and to understand that power, true power, does not come from controlling another or manipulating another. That is a form of weakness, for the simple fact that you feel that there is something lacking inside of you to the point that you have to control or manipulate another. That's what that truly is. That's what submission or wanting or needing a person to submit to you comes from. That's what that is. It's not a place of strength, but a place of weakness. Now, of course, this is not to belittle any of my brothers. Oh, absolutely not. My purpose is to help you to understand so that you can grow and level up into the person or the being, I'm going to say, that you are destined to be. So, once again, if you are feeling this frustration when it comes to dealing with the Black woman, that's the reason why women are stepping into their power and their rightful place of power. No longer are we submitting to men, but we're only walking alongside of men.